So this is a cute little basket pattern that I've come up with. And it's great, it's printable, it's a PDF file. First thing you do is print your pattern, and then I like to actually cut it down so that it's smaller than my 8.5 by 11 cardstock. Or you can print it directly onto your cardstock. One of the things that I like to do is use paper that's considerably thicker than my printer can handle. So for me, this is how I tend to use patterns a lot of the times. So I cut it down, then I just go ahead and turn it over, and you can see just barely where there isn't any printed portions. And to save more cardstock, I just go ahead and adhere it towards the bottom there. I love to save things. I'm just kind of a hoarder that way. This gives you a whole entire half of a sheet of 8.5 by 11 that's retained from the project. So you'll go ahead and follow the patterns, cutting the solid lines out. Here's one that I've already cut out for us for the sake of time, so to speak. But so I've cut it all out, and one of the things that I want you to notice is that this dotted line right here is actually there for a guide for you for snipping. And snipping is just going to allow your bowl portion of the basket to sit flat. Gives it something secure to hold on to. So that you just want to snip right up to that line, and you want to make sure that you provide plenty of little snips there. As you fold your bowl, or excuse me, as you curve your bowl, the snips will like kind of overlap one another. And here's my little finished snipped portion here. You can see all my little snips here. And I just like to go around and use my fingernail, kind of snip this. Fold it in, I mean. Kind of make it flat there. Alrighty. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to curve your bowl portion like that. Now I've used two different punches to help create the base. The first one I've used is this Marvy circle scalloped punch, and that acts as the actual base, like this. The second one I've used is this circle punch by EK Success, and that acts as the inside holder of the bowl. So I'm just going to tack it here with this adhesive, like so. I actually pre-marked right here where I would need to make the adhesion happen. Just like so. I just want to make sure my curve matches up like that. Then give it a little touch there, like that. Now, I kind of forgot to stamp it, so I'm going to pull it apart really fast before my adhesive gets too excited to stay there. I know you've all done that before, so that's not news to you. And I've got this great new color. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Okay. Papertrey's having released, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp. This is the leaf image from Just For You. That's the set we're promoting this week. Isn't it great? Cute little viney dotted patterns there. And I like just to follow the curvature of the bowl. Okay. The other thing I like to do is add a little inking around the edges here. Just like that. Now I'm the one that doesn't actually mind a little crinkle or something in my paper. I think it adds a little bit of character, so you know, things aren't perfect, then that's fine. Just a little bit more character and personality in your project. Okay. Let's go back. One more time. Add a little bit more adhesive, just for the fun of it. And again, have our bowl lined up there. A little bit more. Now I like to actually kind of curve it around with my hands. See how I'm working out those little snips, how they're starting to overlap one another. And then I usually will just go down like that. Now, I'll usually go back and give Zip Dry a little chance to participate in the project, because I actually love the significant hold that it gives me. And in this situation, I'm not going to wait for that seam because I've got it tacked down somewhere else. Okay, so the next thing you can do is adhere the bottom here, and just little dabs all the way around. And adhere right to that center part there. Just like that. Okay. Once it tacks up a little bit, eek, sorry, didn't mean to bump the camera. Once it tacks up a little bit, you can actually go in with your little circle base and add your adhesive around the edge there. Pop that in there as the liner. Then you can stick them together with your hands, both of them. Isn't that fun? Cute little bowl. So once that's all adhered where it needs to be, and obviously I would attach that a little bit more, but for the sake of time, we're going to kind of move on here. You're going to add the handle, and this is a new die cut that I've come out with this month through Paper Tray Ink. I call it Eyelet Lace, and I love being able to lube things through it. I love being able to have it look elegant but cute at the same time. It's just a fun and exciting new border or trim die. And so this is the product that is a result of that. What's really fun is that you'll notice with this particular die, the ends are open. The reason I did that is because you can actually go in after you've cut your 8.5 by 11 paper, and say you want the whole length, the whole 11, or maybe you're doing 12 inch and you're scrapbooking. You can actually go in, see how that fits together there? And you can go back like this and fit it again. Oh, look at that! So exciting. You can actually create extensions that will give you as long as you actually want. You can go on forever. I mean, imagine the Rapunzel trim here. Okay. So then you just actually go back in and adhere those together like that. Isn't that fun? So this has just the extension for the 8.5 by 11 paper, and I just add a little bit here. You can add it to the inside of your basket as well. I'm just going to do this really fast because it's so fun. And make sure that when you do that, that this piece right here is not showing. There we go.